These rings, being circles, are without a beginning and without an end. They represent the eternal nature of God and his greatest gift of true love. For as you wear these rings, you will be reminded of that promise of that love for each other, no matter where in the world you might be or how far you are from each other.
Lindsay, I honor you.
I give you this ring.
I give you this ring
As a sign of my love and fidelity.
as a sign of my love and fidelity.
Of all that I am.
Of all that I am.
Of all I pray to be.
Of all I pray to be.
I pledge to you my devotion.
I pledge to you my devotion.
And my life.
And my life.
For as long as we both shall live.
For as long as we both shall live.
John, I honor you.
I give you this ring.
I give you this ring
As a sign of my love and fidelity.
as a sign of my love and fidelity.
Of all that I am.
Of all that I am.
Of all I pray to be.
Of all I pray to be.
I pledge to you my devotion.
I pledge to you my devotion
And my life.
and my life
For as long as we both shall live.
for as long as we both shall live.
She's activated the GPS on your wedding ring. It's the times. No longer, I won't be home. I'm very busy at work, you know. Sorry, it's the way things are. Hold hands, good, we're doing that. You do not marry someone to live with. You marry someone you cannot live without. It is by the authority granted me by the state of New Jersey, by God's one holy Catholic and Apostolic Church, and by the grace of our Heavenly Father, that I am happy to proclaim before you now that John and Lindsay are husband and wife. Please kiss your most beautiful bride.
Of course, I mostly drove because anyone who has drove with Lindsay, well, I am sure you know what I mean. My favorite house hunting story was when Lindsay forgot how to turn the headlights on in her dad's car, so we drove around with no lights, or we were getting screamed at by other drivers for having the high beams on. So, of course, Lindsay was yelling out of the window, "Come on," to all of the drivers. Or when she drove down Route 30 the wrong direction, that was my final straw. I feel very fortunate to still have the same best friend as I did when I was 14 and has truly grown to be a sister to me. John, you really hit it out of the park. I always worried Lindsay wouldn't find a partner as good as I thought she deserved, but you have surpassed all of my expectations and more. I know you will take great care of her, and most importantly, will respect how often we text and our random 2-hour phone calls. So I knew from the beginning that you two were made from each other from the first weekend I met John that we hung out in the city. You guys were holding hands despite Lindsay's constant sweaty palm paranoia. So whether John thought we were funny or not, he smiled and convincingly laughed at all of our jokes. And I quickly realized John shared a very similar twisted humor that we have. Every time we are all together, it is so clear to me the love that you guys share. And some quick advice, John. Always remember to make sure Lindsay is fed before an argument gets too deep. And there is not anything a donut cannot fix. I am so honored to stand next to you both today and share this special day with you. I know you will have a long, loving, successful marriage, and I cannot wait for all that is to come. I feel confident that your love will grow each and every day, and your marriage will be a true love story. So always remember that a wish is a dream your heart makes. Listen with your heart and you will understand. A love is a song that never ends, and most importantly, you always have a friend in me.
For those who don't know, John and mine's first play date was watching buildings implode in New Brunswick. We grew up 4 blocks away from each other, and we've been in each other's daily lives ever since. To you, throwing up in my mom's minivan on the way to a great day at the Philadelphia Zoo. To our lively discussions analyzing the unique attributes of the teachers and our classmates at St. Joseph's. Lindsay, I remember the first time I met you. John brought you over to a house party. We were drinking and playing Kings in my basement. And to my surprise, there he was, smiling. The whole time. You turned that scowl upside down. John now has a partner to debate reality TV with, to share a deep love and appreciation for the intricacies of F-Boy Island. Somebody to tease his extremely good-looking and intelligent best friend. No, I will not be frosting the hairs of my tips and putting on a Guy Fieri blazer. And somebody to make sure he doesn't stay up all night playing video games and eating dinosaur chicken nuggets. In the words of the vampire played by Adam Sandler in Hotel Transylvania, John, I think you zanged. John, thank you for having me as your best man. I love you, and you are like a brother to me. Lindsay, thank you for being the best flip club teammate and for making my little Johnny so happy. I ask you all to raise your glasses in a toast to the couple. To love.